Namaskar and good morning. Today we will look at Indo Count Industries with reference to its Q2 results, which are very good. Indo Count Industries is engaged in the manufacture of 100% grey combed cotton yarn and knitted fabric. It has set up a manufacturing unit for world-class home textiles. The unit is engaged in the manufacture of bedsheet sets, pillowcases, duvet covers, comforters, window covering, hospital linen, etc. So, product range includes cotton yarn, knitted fabrics, dyed yarn, core spun yarn. Management consists of Anil Kumar Jain, who is the Executive Chairman, Mohit Jain, Executive Vice Chairman, Kailash R. Lalpuria, Executive Director and CEO. Let's take a look at the quarterly results. Net sales are 714 crores, which is the record. Previous quarter 332 crores, that is Q4, Q3 401 crores, Q2 637 crores, Q1 that is Q2 of last year, that is September quarter, 568 crores. So I'll repeat, 714 crores latest Q2, previous quarter 332, Q2 of last year 568 crores. Year-on-year growth in sales is 25.6%, not bad. Quarter-on-quarter growth is 115%, impressive. Now let us see net profits. Net profits are 80.83 crores, a record for IndoCount. Previous quarter 17.7 crores, its previous quarter 8.25 crores, its previous quarter 19.56 crores, and Q2 of last year just 10.61 crores. Net profit 80.83 crores latest, previous quarter 17.7, year ago quarter 10.61. So the year-on-year increase is a huge 661.83%, and quarter-on-quarter growth also is a huge 356.67%. Net sales have increased year-on-year by 25.6%, quarter-on-quarter by 115%. Net profit has increased year-on-year by 662% and quarter-on-quarter by 357%. The basic EPS is 4.15, previous quarter 0.191, year ago quarter 0.55. Here also year-on-year increase is 655%, quarter-on-quarter increase is 356%. Equity is static at 39.8%, 39.848 crores. So the performance during the current quarter is exceptionally good. Market price till yesterday was 149. Price earning based on this market price and the basic EPS of 4.15 is 8.98. 8.98 is not very low, not high at all. So after this huge jump in sales and profits, price earning has come to 8.97. Earlier it was price earning was high, unreasonably high. Now it is very, very reasonable. Volumes are 4 lakhs plus, so buying and selling must be easy. But today we will have to check up whether it is buyers only. 52-week low is 21.85, 52-week high price is 148.35. So current market price, so 52-week high. Market depth is buy very high, sell is 0. Now, but if you look at the news of previous results, Indocount consolidated Q1 net sales were 335.97 crores, down 35.2% year on year. So in Q1 quarter, the sales were down. Consolidated sales were down 35.2% and standalone was down 32.27%. In Q4 of last year, net sales were down 0.33% and consolidated was down 3.81%. So previous quarters were not so great. Valuation, market cap is 2,928 crores. Price earning last year was 51%, 51.372, very high. Now it has fallen to 8. Book value is 50, dividend 30%. EPS was low at 2.89, now it has risen. Face value is 2 rupees. Face value 4 years back, from 10 it was reduced to 2. Annual results, if you look at that, sales during the last 5 years is very static at around 2,000 crores. 2062 crores in March 2016, now 2080, March 2020. So, latest year 2080, 5 years back 2062, so sales have not increased. Net profits have actually fallen from 251 crores 5 years ago to 73 crores in March 2000. Now, if you see, the latest quarter itself is net profit 80 crores. Whereas for the whole of last year it was just 73 crores. Cash flows, operating activities 139 crores, investing activities 16 crores, financing activities 39, net cash flow 116 crores. This quarter net cash flows are very impressive, but earlier years no good. The latest year, that is March 2020, it is very good, but earlier years no good. The EPS during the last 6 years, if you look at that, 5 years ago it was 12.73, 4 years ago 11.76, thereafter it has fallen, and March 2020 3.74. Book value has also fallen, of course, because the share price has come down from 10 rupees to 2 rupees. Now book value is 50 rupees. Face value 2 rupees. Gross profit margin is 11.43. Operating profit margin is 9.3. This is all relating to March 2020 year. Net profit margin 3.51. Rather low. Not bad, but rather low. Return on net worth is 7.48%. ROC, return on capital employed, is 17.56%. Return on assets is 4.35%. All these things have fallen from 5 years ago. Now, debt equity ratio is 0.33, which means there is not much of debt. Interest coverage ratio is 4.95, okay. Asset turnover ratio of 122%. Inventory turnover ratio 3.97%. Now, historical prices, if we see, 3 years before the price was 115, 2 years before 70, now see 148. 1 year before 41 rupees was the price. 3 months before also it was 41. Now during the last 3 months the price has gone up impressively. Earlier the prices were low. Now based on this 1 quarter performance, it may shoot up. Am I impressed? I would say no. I would very much like to watch for another 1 quarter at least, because some of these companies are 1 quarter shows. Indocount Industries has done very well in this quarter, but previous quarters not so very great. Dividend was 30% during the last 2 years. Earlier it was 20%. Old face value 10 rupees became 2 rupees in 2016. Now, if you look at the shareholding pattern, promoters hold 58.94%, very good. Pledging is zero, that is also very good. You see, pledging is zero and debt is very low. So that's all reasonably good. FIs and DIs sold reasonably good percentages. Now, Indo-Count Industries has done excellently in this quarter. Now, what will be the position next quarter? We don't know. See, the thing is, China holds 39% share in home textile exports with US dollars 19 billion, followed by India at 11%. China 39%, India 11%. China $19 billion, India $5 billion. Now, Indian exports are growing. So, whether we will catch up with China, we do not know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, the whole world is against China. People are suspicious of China. So, India has to cash in on that situation. Whether we will do it or not, I don't know. We should try to gain market share. Indo-Count can also do it. Indo-Count has to aggressively push up its exports. Let us see whether it will do. If it is able to repeat such performances like Q2, in future also, it will be very good to buy and hold. Will it do it? We will have to wait and see. But past record was not so great. But latest quarter is great, no doubt. Now, whether you would like to wait or whether you would like to buy now, it's up to you. If you feel that it can repeat, better to buy. If you feel that better to watch, you can watch, you can wait. Thank you for listening. I will come up with another very good performer next time.